What if something ordinary in your room is not just an object, pausa, but the access code to a reality that already exists beyond what your eyes can perceive? There is a silent place beyond the reach of physical sight where this element already pulsates as an active force, shaping possibilities even without your conscious permission. Why, then, do you still feel that abundance is far away, even when you're doing everything right? What really sabotages you is outside or inside you. Today, you'll enter this space where your power does not depend on luck, extreme effort, or external approval. You will rediscover what has always been there, the intelligence of creation flowing through you. You are not an accident in a random universe. You are a transmitter of vibrational codes, and that ordinary object in your room is another call from your consciousness to remind you who you really are. Comment now. I activate my quantum reality. And tell me, where in the world are you watching this video? I want to feel how far this energy is reaching. What you will discover today about this ordinary object in your room may not only transform the way you perceive the world, but also how you create your own reality. This seemingly simple, everyday item is actually a vibrational code that connects the invisible to the visible, acting as a bridge between your inner state and the experiences you manifest in your daily life. It is not just a physical object, but a living symbol of a frequency that directly influences the possibilities that open up for you. According to Neville Goddard, one of the greatest thinkers on manifestation and consciousness, reality is not something fixed, but a subtle language that reflects what is happening within us. Our thoughts, intentions, and the essence of our being make up this invisible grammar that shapes what we see and feel externally. Therefore, understanding that this object in your room is interfering with your abundance is essential to reprogram this frequency and access a new pattern of creation. For Neville, recognizing and changing this internal language is the first step in opening the door to a new reality, where personal power is no longer a matter of luck or effort, but a natural expression of the intelligence of creation. Ignoring this vibrational language means continuing to operate with old codes, repeating the same cycles and frustrated desires, without ever changing the frequency that attracts these unwanted experiences. It's like trying to change the image reflected in the mirror without ever changing the expression on your face. This invisible resistance keeps you stuck in a limited reality, where abundance always seems distant, despite all your conscious efforts. On the other hand, when you begin to recognize this hidden language and send out your own signals with clear intention, everything begins to align more easily. Answers come more quickly, coincidences take on meaning, and confidence blossoms from the inside out. This internal shift resonates in the field around you, creating an attunement that attracts opportunities and possibilities that were previously unthinkable. If this content is already awakening something new in you, subscribe to the channel now to continue this journey of transformation. And if you want to support this expansion, click Super Thanks below. Your energy propels this message to more people who also need this awakening. In the next step, we will unlock the vibrational code from within, understanding how it really works in the invisible dimension before manifesting in the physical world. But how exactly does this invisible force organize itself? How does something common in your room, which acts as a vibrational code, structure itself before manifesting as a concrete result in your life? Imagine that inside you, there is an invisible workshop, a secret space where every thought, emotion, and intention functions as a vibrational tool. In this internal environment, what you call reality begins to take shape like a sculpture made of pure energy before it takes physical form. Each idea is a stroke of the chisel, each feeling a smoothing of the surface, creating little by little the image of what you will experience. According to Neville Goddard, external reality is a reflected expression of deeper internal states. He taught that imagination is the master key, the stage where everything begins to exist even before it appears in the physical world. For him, the vibration you emit becomes a language, and the universe acts as a faithful mirror, returning exactly what you hold within. This invisible process is the true vibrational code that governs manifestation, a silent dance between your inner and outer worlds. Without realizing it, you are already transmitting this subtle language all the time. Your fears, your beliefs, and even those silent intentions that go unnoticed are creating the foundation of your daily experience. The big question is, how often are you really programming your reality? Are you allowing this energy to flow freely to build what you want? Or are you letting old, sabotaging patterns continue to dictate your results? Now that you know how this symbolic mechanism works, let's reveal the 3 pillars that consciously activate this field. They are clear intention, vibrant emotion, and consistent frequency. These elements together begin to shape your reality from the inside out, paving the way for you to remove what is sabotaging your abundance and create a new life experience. Now that you understand how the vibrational code operates behind the scenes of your reality, it's time to tune your own emission. 3 fundamental elements determine whether you're truly aligned with the reality you want to create: a clear intention, a felt emotion, and a compatible frequency. These 3 pillars form the triad that sustains all conscious manifestation. The first pillar is intention, which goes far beyond simple desire. Intention means knowing exactly what you want and, more importantly, why you want it. Without this clarity, your energies are scattered, like an arrow shot without a target. The subtle mind responds to precise commands. So naming and visualizing your goal in detail is the foundation for the process to begin to take shape. The second pillar is emotion, the vibrational fuel that brings your intention to life. Feeling gratitude, love, or enthusiasm for something that has not yet happened creates a powerful resonance with the invisible field. Emotions are not mere accessories or complements. They function as the Wi-Fi signal that connects your will to the universe, amplifying and accelerating what you desire. The third pillar is frequency, the continuous pattern of your internal energy. This does not refer to passing thoughts, but to the vibrational state you maintain on a constant basis. This foundation is the filter that attracts, organizes, and shapes the experiences that come your way. Frequency is the ground where intention and emotion take root to flourish. When these 3 elements, clear intention, vibrant emotion, and sustained frequency, are in harmony, the bridge to creation is almost complete. All that's left is the final movement, conscious and inspired action. It is this action that connects the invisible world to tangible manifestation, translating everything you have aligned internally into real, palpable results. In the next step, we will explore exactly how to give this subtle and powerful movement that transforms dreams into reality, consolidating what has been prepared within you. Get ready to discover the link that connects your inner universe to the visible world, taking your creative power to a whole new level. Intention, emotion, and frequency build the vibrational field that prepares manifestation. But one last link is missing for this energy to cross dimensions and materialize in the physical world: conscious action. Without this step, all internal alignment remains only in the realm of possibilities. This action is not a mechanical effort. but the bridge that transforms a subtle idea into tangible reality. Guided movement is not chasing after something or fighting against the current of life. It is about responding to delicate impulses, those ideas that arise lightly, opportunities that appear in the silence of everyday life. It is the decision that does not weigh heavily, that flows naturally because it is born from the vibrational harmony that has been achieved. When you allow this inner response to guide your steps, the path opens up easily and with meaning. However, it is common to confuse this step with unbridled agitation. Many people act out of fear, external pressure, or comparison with others, creating a heavy and disconnected effort. This attitude only strengthens the field of scarcity, pushing away the energy you want to attract. The universe responds to coherence, not haste. The right movement, performed at the right time and frequency, is what truly transforms. How can you recognize this aligned action? You notice a feeling of lightness, expansion, and inner clarity. It may be a sudden inspiration, a genuine desire to learn something new, an unexpected conversation that brings insights, or an invitation that arises effortlessly. There is no tension, no anxiety, just a quiet certainty that guides your next step. Now that you understand the value of this subtle, connected movement, you are ready to move forward. In the next step, we will explore mental techniques and symbolic rituals that accelerate this process. You will learn to visualize, affirm, and anchor this renewed frequency with full force, further strengthening your ability to create the reality you desire. Before action manifests naturally, there is an invisible foundation that needs to be cultivated daily: an aligned mind, an expanded heart, and a present body. This is the essence of quantum anchoring techniques, which prepare the internal groundwork so that external movement flows with ease and coherence. Set aside a few minutes of your day to immerse yourself in your desired reality with all your senses. Feel the texture that surrounds this new life, the aroma that fills the air, the sounds that accompany each moment. Experience the movement as if you were living it now, with deep joy and anticipation. Allow yourself to inhabit this scene intensely, because this sensory experience is the most powerful vibrational code you can create. When using affirmations, choose words that respect your inner truth. Instead of saying, "I am a millionaire," try, "I align myself every day with opportunities that expand my prosperity." The secret is to feel that you are already moving in that direction, without internal resistance, allowing your subconscious to accept and integrate this new frequency as a natural part of your being. Conscious presence and receptive silence are essential tools in this process. Even brief moments of meditation create a space where the universe can respond. In silence, your intuition reveals itself, mental noise calms down, and you connect to the natural flow of creation. Being present is being magnetic. An attentive mind attracts with more precision than 1,000 anxious desires. However, even with these practices, many still experience internal blocks, fears that sabotage, beliefs that nullify the vibration you have cultivated. It is time to shed light on these hidden areas within you. In the next step, we will reveal how these silent blocks operate and, above all, how you can consciously reprogram them to unleash your full manifestation potential. Even when you practice techniques with dedication, it may seem that nothing really changes, that the flow of abundance remains blocked. This is because behind everything, there is something more subtle and profound operating silently. Invisible patterns, unconscious programming that sabotages the energy of creation. You are not alone, and it is not your fault. It is part of the natural process of transformation. These invisible blocks are like hidden codes that have been installed throughout your life. The fruits of emotional memories, echoes of the past, patterns inherited from your relationships and experiences. They act as vibrational filters that distort and reinterpret everything you emit, creating a barrier that prevents the free flow of the reality you want to manifest. These are not personal flaws, but automatic systems that operate without you realizing it. They manifest in various ways. That impulse of self-sabotage that arises when you're about to move forward, the procrastination that postpones your dreams, the feeling of unworthiness that insists on appearing, the fear of failure that paralyzes you, or even the inexplicable discomfort when receiving something good. Even if your conscious desire is to grow and prosper, if your vibrational base still resonates with scarcity, the field responds with resistance, keeping you stuck in a cycle that seems difficult to break. The key to transforming these patterns is to bring light to the inner shadows. It starts when you allow yourself to clearly see what is happening, name the pattern that appears, and consciously decide to no longer feed that programming. Every time the inner saboteur manifests, create a pause, take a deep breath, and replace that automatic reaction with a new vibrational command aligned with who you really want to be. This practice of presence and conscious choice is the first step toward reprogramming. Identifying these blocks is essential, but it is only the beginning. The next step is to install new internal codes, frequencies that are in harmony with your highest and truest identity. And that is exactly what we're going to do now. Build a new vibrational system based on your truth that allows abundance to flow naturally. Prepare yourself for this new phase of internal reconstruction, where you take control of your energy field and make room for full manifestation. Now that you have identified the patterns that were limiting your vibration, it is time to make a conscious choice to install new codes. And it all starts with awakened awareness and true intention. These vibrational codes are like unique energetic signatures, born from the combination of what you think, feel, believe, and decide. Each new positive thought, each aligned word, and each conscious microaction inserts a line of code into your energy field, drawing a new reality. The installation of these new patterns happens through emotional repetition and practical consistency. Repeat with deep feeling the state you want to live in. Use affirmations that resonate with your truth. Visualize with vivid details, and speak as if you are already in that new frequency. But the most important thing is to act consistently, because thinking is only the first step. It is through congruent action that the code becomes fixed and part of your being. These codes need constant care and maintenance. To do this, you can keep a vibrational journal, noting your internal states, or create reminders throughout the day. The idea is not to control every thought, but to cultivate a dominant internal state that, over time, becomes natural and automatic. Every micro-action you take is a confirmation to the universe that you are rewriting your reality from the inside out. When this new code becomes stable, the outside world begins to respond. In the next step, you will learn to identify the first real signs of this manifestation happening, and how to amplify them even further so that your new reality becomes palpable and evident. Get ready to observe the change, because the internal transformation is already in motion. When the new codes begin to take hold in your vibrational field, external reality responds, but not with immediate explosions. It whispers back, sending subtle signals, symbolic responses that indicate your new frequency is active and in motion. These signals are like dimensional mirrors, energetic reflections that go beyond chance. Small events, meaningful coincidences, numerical repetitions, unexpected encounters, or ideas that arise at just the right moment are echoes from the field saying, "We hear your vibration." Recognizing these signals requires refined attention, a sensitive eye for what seems ordinary but carries an invisible message. It could be a phrase you hear 3 times in the same day, a thought that manifests itself in someone else's conversation, an opportunity that arises when you let go of control. The secret lies in being present, attentive, and interpreting with your heart, not just your mind. Thus, each sign becomes a mirror of your consciousness, a symbolic response that confirms your vibrational alignment. Gratitude plays a fundamental role in this process. By recognizing a sign and giving thanks, you intensify the field of response, silently saying to the universe, "Yes, I see. Keep going." Each confirmation, no matter how small, is an invitation for the new reality to manifest with greater strength and clarity. This conscious acknowledgement reinforces your energetic signature, strengthening the flow of creation. Now that you have learned to perceive these signs in the real world, it is time to prepare to integrate it all. In the next step, we will bring together each fragment of this journey into a new vibrational identity, showing you how to live in daily alignment with awareness and power. Transformation is not just a moment, but a path, and you are about to deepen this integration to manifest your abundance in a full and lasting way. You have come this far because something within you has recognized the truth that is being revealed. Along the way, you have accessed hidden codes, reprogrammed invisible patterns, aligned your vibration, learned to act with awareness, and identified the subtle signs that the universe sends you. This journey has not only been a learning experience, but a profound inner transformation, an awakening to who you truly are. But knowing is not enough. True change happens through integration. The new reality you want to manifest no longer depends on external circumstances, but on how much you choose to live in coherence with the vibrational field you have activated. This means thinking, feeling, and acting like someone who already inhabits the best version of themselves, living that frequency in every choice and attitude of everyday life. Living this vibration is a lifestyle, a constant dance between mind, heart, and body. However, it is important to remember, neglecting this wisdom is allowing old patterns to return to dominate your energy field. This knowledge is a powerful key, but keys only open doors when they are used. The universe does not respond to what you merely hear, but to the vibration you maintain with intention and consistency. Now you know this. This is your power and also your responsibility. If this journey has touched your heart, enlightened your mind, or awakened something new in you, subscribe to the channel right now. Here, you'll find deep, direct, and distraction-free content to continue expanding your consciousness. And if you wish to give back this energy with generosity, click on the Super Thanks button below and make a symbolic contribution. This helps bring this message to more people, keeps this work alive, and strengthens a vibrational network of active consciousness. What you have started here is only the beginning. Keep your field clear, your mind awake, and your intention clear. Return to this content whenever you need to remember who you are, a conscious co-creator, capable of shaping reality with presence and vibrational power. May your journey continue to expand, and may your light reach those who need to feel it. You are ready, live as such,